So the Mavericks, love this team. The Mavericks, 2 disastrous losses in a row, right? We're trade the whole fucking team. Team's terrible. I myself am saying that. Then they come back from down 16 against the 76ers a couple nights ago. And then this win right here. Listen, this is a very impressive win for the Mavs. If you're the Hawks, you have to take one long look at yourself in the mirror to figure out what the hell it is you're about. You have to figure out what the fuck are we about as a franchise after losing this game. Luka Doncic had 5 fouls. I think with 10 minutes left in the third quarter, picked up his 5th foul and had to sit the entire third quarter and the start of the start of the fourth quarter. Let me pull up that foul. I didn't clip that foul, but I have to pull up that foul that they just showed, or the foul that they gave Luka. This was Luka's 5th foul of the game, guys. This is what they called. Keep in mind, 11 minutes. They called that. That's Luka's 5th foul. A few minutes later, Jalen Brunson gets his 5th foul. So Jalen Brunson has 5 fouls in the third quarter. Granted, Jalen Brunson, he did fucking roundhouse kick Bogey in the face. So, you can live with that one, right? That one was probably a foul. Jalen Brunson gets his 5th foul. He has to sub out. In comes Trey Burke. I want to give a round of applause to Trey Burke, okay? Because he came into this game and was asked, in a 4-point game, a close game, a tightly contested game, he was asked to come in and lead the offense for the next 10 or so minutes, and he did a good job. I think he had 7 points total in the third quarter. And, there obviously got to a point in the fourth where it was like, all right, Luka checked in, I think, with 10 minutes left. And if I had to guess, I would say that Kid probably didn't want to go to Luka that early in the fourth, but the offense was definitely crumbling. But the funny thing is, Trey Burke himself had 5 fouls. So you had the 2 starting guards, really the only 2 guys on your dribble who get consistent minutes, who can dribble and initiate offense. Those 2 guys have 5 fouls in the third quarter. Then your third string backup guard, who is an emergency guard, he has 5 fouls. I have never seen anything like it. And I'm not going to lie, man, the officiating was terrible. It was terrible. That's what I'm saying. If you're the Hawks, you got to ask yourself, what the fuck are we doing losing that game? That is a horrible loss for Atlanta and a great win for the Mavs. Luka gets a triple-double. And I've said this before that, I've gotten to the point with Luka triple-doubles where I'm like, he can have triple-doubles from time to time that are bad. But, dude, 20, I think he got this with 25 minutes total played is when he got that last rebound. But a 28-minute triple-double with Luka, 11 assists, 1 turnover. Again, his passing has been otherworldly lately. I know Luka's always been a great playmaker, but oh my God, his playmaking has been on another level lately. And maybe it just feels that way because guys are starting to hit shots now. Reggie Bullock, I'll just talk about him in a second. I got to be more respectful for Reggie Bullock than having him be just a one-off talking about Luka. We will talk about Reggie Bullock here in a second. Brunson, I thought, played great tonight as well. Here's a nice pass by Luka. Again, just good chemistry, good connection. Luka, out of the corner of his eye, see Brunson just fading to that corner. Finds him midair. Beautiful stuff right there. What other Luka passes do I have? Let me see. Here's Luka finding Marquise Chris. Beautiful stuff. Go screen, lob up. Ah! Nice. Good stuff right there. I don't know if I have any other ones. They're not labeled. Is this one? Luka had I think this is it. A classic over-the-head pass, mid-drive. Yep, Dorian. I thought Dorian played pretty well, too. I know Dorian's shooting still is a bit of a question mark, right? What did he go? 3 of 10 from deep, but I thought Dorian played well. Jalen Brunson, again, I thought played really well, too. I thought you had a really nice Jalen Brunson game, so that was good to see. And I just want to show this play here, too, because here's Luka just abso-fucking-lutely hooking Clint Capella. Where the hell are you going? And then a high floater. Ooh, that was saucy. That almost felt like the dagger. No, this was the dagger right here. Oh, this was the dagger. But let's talk about Reggie Bullock now. I don't know if I've ever seen such a quick turnaround for a player because everyone was pretty much down on Reggie in Mavs fandom, right? His defense and stuff has been a lot more notable lately, but in the past couple of weeks, especially since Tim Hardaway Jr. went down, Reggie's contributions offensively have been fantastic, man. And I'm just like, he comes and he brings it every night. His defense tonight was incredible. He played some incredible defense every time he got switched on to Trey Young. Look at this. Trey Young is one of the shiftiest players in the league, one of the hardest players in the league to stay in front of. And it felt like every time Reggie Bullock got switched on to Trey Young, he did a fantastic job staying in front of him. Is this another example? No, here's Trey Burke D'ing up Trey Young, though. Beautiful stuff. Here's Reggie again going down with Trey, fighting ripping the ball away from him, forcing a jump ball that the Mavs won. And it was at this point in the game where I was like, all right, Mavs are going to win this game. Was this the dagger three? I'm trying to find the dagger threes. What is this? Is this nothing? Okay, I don't know what the hell that is. Is this the dagger three? Here's the... Oh, Brunson hit a three. I don't think I clipped the Reggie Bullock dagger three because I was too busy jumping around celebrating. But, man, what a performance by Reggie Bullock. What a performance by Reggie Bullock. He's played fantastic lately on both ends. And if you, obviously, you know, you're not going to get 60% shooting from three consistently. That's just an impossible thing to ask of anyone. But if you can get around this level of play from Reggie consistently, that changes things considerably. The outlook of this team, I don't know how much, right? I don't know if it makes you a title contender or anything, but depending on what you do between now and Thursday, the trade deadline, Reggie's play lately, if it can be consistent, it changes some things for your outlook. Like a playoff win, a playoff series win almost feels like it has to happen at this point with the way this team has been playing lately and the way Reggie has been playing. Just a huge contributor lately. Again, Jalen Brunson played great. Luka, in his limited minutes, 28 minutes, played great. I thought Josh Green off the bench. You know what? We have to go to the Josh Green camp. I tweeted this out that it almost feels like Jason Kidd sat down with Josh Green or something. It was like, hey, man, just play offense, right? Don't be afraid to miss. Don't be afraid to get blocked. Don't be afraid to have a dumb turnover. Just play your game offensively. Because his activity level, his defense, he's always all over the fucking place. But offensively, not only is he shooting threes, but he's putting the ball on the floor, right? We're used to him just catching, shooting, or cutting. But he's been putting the ball on the floor lately, going up for layups. Now, granted, it's usually not successful. As you can see, he shot 3 of 10. But I do like it. I do like what I see. He had a big three in this game and had a sequence right here where on one possession, here comes Josh Green blocking the shit out of Kevin Huerter. The Hawks hit the ball back. Okongwu just kind of falls asleep trying to back down Trey Burke. Josh Green just sneaks in, pokes it away. And then later in the game, here's Josh Green in the corner hitting a huge three in a 2-point game to make it a 5-point game. Just a big sequence by Josh Green there, man. He's just so, if he could just find his niche offensively, that's really what it is. If he could just sort of find his niche on offense, given how active and good he is defensively, he could definitely be a pretty solid player. I don't know what the ceiling is. I don't think it'll ever be like an all-star ceiling, but a very good role player for sure. For sure. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Mavs shoot 42% from the field, 44% from deep. Again, that's what I'm saying with the Luka, right? The passing seems so good lately, but it might just be because guys are hitting their shots. Finally, you get Brunson 4 or 5 from deep, man. I just can't believe the Mavs won this game when you're the only 3 guys on your roster who can initiate offense all had 5 fouls. That is insane to me. Trey Young was horrid tonight. 17 points on 19 shots. 11 assists is nice. 4 turnovers. I just don't think Trey Young played very good this game. The Mavs did a very good job on him. John Collins went off. You know, John Collins, if he just wants to stay in Dallas, I won't complain, right? John Collins went off. DeAndre Hunter, I thought, did an okay job on Luka, but for the most part, I thought Luka kind of got whatever he wanted tonight. And, Capella kind of barely noticed them. Gallinari, 11 points, barely noticed it, to be honest with you. Bogey was terrible off the bench. So, a great win for the Mavs, man. A great win for the Mavs, all things considered. All your guards having 5 fouls. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. Seriously. I don't know if I've ever seen the three only players who could initiate offense having 5 fouls. That is insane. And a lot of those fouls were horrid. Some of them were fine, right? Like Trey Burke had some dumb fouls there where it's like, dude, you can't foul out of this game, man. And Trey Burke was like contesting shots he had no business contesting. I don't mind some of those. That offensive foul they called to Trey Burke was horrid, where he kicked his feet out. That's terrible. All right, let's see what people got to say. Polak, Luka Brunson and Burke combined for 15 fouls. That is crazy. Is that more fouls than the entire Hawks team? Almost. At one point it was. Another game where all of our starters get double digits. That is nice to see. Luka triple-double, 18, 10, 11 with 1 turnover, 27 minutes of play. That is a crazy stat. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Bullock, 22, 9, and 2, 6 of 10, and great defense. 44% from 3. Hell yes. Yeah, Brunson and Bullock combined. What did they go? 10 of 15 from deep? Those two, just off the top of my head. Burke, yep, 100%. Thank you, Trey Burke. Trey Burke did good. Throw it into a very weird position. He did good. Yeah, they played good defense. So glad Reggie Bullock stepped up the past couple games. Hopefully he keeps his foot on the gas. 1,000% cash. 1,000% eclipse. Luka looked good. regardless of the 5 fouls, yeah, Luka looked great tonight. I thought he actually played good defense too. Hold on, I got some Luka defensive clips too. Like, I thought Luka was playing some defense. Here he is breaking up a lob attempt right here. This is part of the reason why, you get 5 fouls. He had at least two dumb take fouls. And I just kind of think if you're the star player, you can't afford. That's a good contest right there by Luka, honestly. And look at him talk shit. Usually guys make corner threes on offense and then talk shit to the opposing team bench. Luka plays defense in front of the opposing team's bench and talk shit. That's how it's done. But again, as I've been saying, I said this after the last game, this type of Luka where he's checked in and engaged, and it could have been very easy tonight for Luka to have one of, he's got 5 fouls, officiating's terrible, pout, moan, bitch. I mean, he did get a tech. I don't mind that. I was saying in the stream, if the officiating is this bad, has Kid gotten a technical foul all year? Kid, you got to get damn near thrown out of a game like this. I do believe that. Like, if the officiating looks this terrible and your star player's got 5 fouls, Brunson's got 5 fouls in the third quarter, you got to get kicked out. Like, you gotta go full. Was it Phil Knight or Bill Knight? Bob Knight? I'm not a college basketball guy. You gotta throw chairs onto the fucking court. Luka looked good regardless of the 5 fouls. Same with Brunson and Trey. Reggie stepping up is great to see. It is having great defense and assists of late and popped off offensively this game. Mavericks come back after 2 bad losses and win 2 great games. 1,000%, man. Sick to my stomach if I'm Atlanta. 1,000%. 50 fouls from 3 players, one of which is their superstar. That is crazy. And you still lose. Just sad. Our role players are playing great and contributing more and more. This team is turning into something really special. It's just funny because a couple nights ago, I was like ready to jump off of a bridge after that Thunder loss. I really was. Every time we say this Bullock's best game, he has another. That's 1,000% true, too. That is 100% true. Oh, what is this? This loss by the Hawks. Wait, hold on. Let's see what this tweet says. Luka has 5 fouls since the start of the third quarter, and the Atlanta Hawks still lost to the Mavs, and he still got a triple-double. Make the team walk home. This loss by the Hawks convinced me the team needs to make a move before the trade deadline. Atlanta needs another legit option besides trade desperately. Listen, we could take John Collins, right? Fine. Mavs, we'll take John Collins. Which reminds me, Thursday is the trade deadline. We will be streaming the trade deadline. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss any Mavs streams. You don't want to miss any trade deadline streams. And you also don't want to miss Tamper Watch. What else happened tonight? Let's see Tamper Watch. What's going on here? What's going on here, Tamper Watch? Luka hugging Trey. Here's what we're looking at right here. A bunch of guys hugging it up with John Collins. We also had, I believe, a shoulder rub at some point. Shoulder rubs are big. Shoulder rubs are big in tampering. Here's Luka giving a shoulder rub to Bogey. Shoulder rubs mean a lot. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. See you guys. Bye.